All right, Tom Petty, come around here no more on the Q at 18 before 9 o'clock on this Tuesday the 3rd. It's starting to brighten up a little bit out there. It's getting slightly warmer. Derek Edwards, a great comedian, is in the studio with us. Was it slightly chilly still out there? We've been outside for about 4 hours, but what's your take on the...
blustery.
It's blustery, yes, it is.
So it's a natural transition to come in here.
Yeah, if you think it blows out there.
Well, you know what? We've been on the air, Derek, since 5:30 this morning, and there's been nothing that even resembles being funny on this show this morning.
Up until 9.
You're going to save it. We're on until 9. You got to save it. You're like the closer in a baseball game, all right?
Yeah.
I do not believe that. I've been laughing since I stepped in here. Come on. Please.
Well, that's because
modesty.
we do some of our best stuff off air, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, my T4 slip is lying over here, so that's always good for a few giggles. Well, you know, I think, was it 2 years ago, we had you back here, I believe, and I don't know how much of the island you did at that point, but you're doing quite a bit of it on this tour. You're going to, are you in Campbell River?
Yeah,
soon?
coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah,
so.
on the 4th there at Campbell River. And then I go somewhere else. I think maybe Nanaimo.
Yes.
Some coastal community.
Yeah. Given the fact that you're on an island, good guess on that one. That's good.
Well, it can't be that thin. There must be something in the middle. Is there no communities in the middle?
Yeah, I think there is. We haven't been up there for a while either. So unless they've moved something, there used to be lots of stuff in the middle.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's then over the north end and then back on the island because the guy who books it, I guess, likes ferry boats or something. But it's out of my hands. I just know it's horribly rooted and I can't wait to get going.
Well, that's good. Well, and where's home for you, Derek?
I'm more in the basement, you know.
Yeah.
I'm more in the I'm in Toronto, but more or less she's upstairs, and I kind of roused about the basement.
You see what he did there, Ed? You asked him where he's from. He knows he's in BC.
Yeah.
So he went, where are you from? Toronto. Like, you kind of mumble it. Because in BC, you don't want to actually admit that you're from Toronto, the center of the Canadian universe.
I didn't actually say it at all, Cliff. I just said I live in a basement.
Oh, I thought I heard
I guess
T.O.
the
there.
acoustics over there are a little miserable. It's so blustery in here.
Okay. See, now he's denying it. I don't live in Toronto. Where do you live?
Play
Toronto.
the tape back. Go ahead. Check the tape.
Let's go upstairs. Have another look at that.
Yeah.
Did he say Toronto?
So you're a bit of an undergrounder then, if you would.
Yeah, kind of the old people, sure. Well, you guys got such a hot hockey team. How could I possibly mention Toronto in the same breath you guys are standing in?
Well, we hope we have a hot hockey team. I've been following the playoffs. You watch that?
Well, the time hasn't been my own, but I understand the Predators and the Canucks. What is it, 1-1 now?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're doing okay.
Yeah, because at least they're in, right? The Leafs are not in and haven't been for a while. So there
Do you know,
you go.
and you wonder
It's
what
like a homecoming getting back here, Cliff. Your kindness and consideration of my feeble. And, I mean, I appreciate you getting into the whole Toronto thing, but I've not followed the Leafs since '67.
But Dave Keon.
That's the last time they got to the postseason, wasn't it?
That's
67?
Yeah, but two of them are on the PGA circuit now.
It'll be.
Yeah, they got really good. Their off season was so long.
Yeah, that's the upside of that.
Playing for the Leafs, yes.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. The Nashville is all of a sudden turned into a hockey town. They said, "Don't worry about those headphones. They're driving you nuts. Just throw them the hell out of here." I know. Okay, so you're here Sunday night at the McPherson Theater. I love the name of your tour here, My Blunderful Life.
Yeah.
Which has it been like that already? Has it been
Will I be here? I mean, you know, I've had some good fortune. I sort of stumbled into some roses, really, but I the mistakes along the way. It's like Dave there.
Dave
Had
Cutler,
all these different lives beforehand, and somewhere between driving a forklift and working in the mine and at the railway and as a drummer in the band, a shining light in the distance said, "Why don't you try and make people laugh, you know? That should be depressing." As you start off so terrible. That's why I need another emotional drubbing before I come into real life.
So it's been a bit of quite an interesting road to this
very
thing.
windy, yes,
Yeah.
interesting too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, I
that's
guess
true.
for most people it's like that. I mean, you tend to do other things. Except for Cliff, you were kind of right out of the womb and in here, weren't you? Pretty much.
You know, he doesn't even want to talk to me now. You see, we got off to a.
I
want to ask you this. Like Ed occasionally throws humor onto this program when he's in a good mood, which is
not so much today, but
no.
other days.
But I think when he was younger, he was a funny guy in school and whatnot. Were you that way? Did you find that when you were younger that you used to try and get laughs wherever you could, or is this something that happened?
Here and there to break the monotony in a classroom.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, it's an enclosed space. It's almost like a prison school.
Yes.
So if you can crack wise here and there, you take a risk of getting in trouble with the authority figure. Oh, I don't mind a walk to the office. It's actually good to stretch your legs once in a while.
Oh, and you took a few of those, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that can be challenging, you know, depending who you're teaching. I mean, I was taught by nuns, and they're tough to crack up.
You're trying to entertain the wrong people. You want to get your peer group, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Forget
what I
the
guess.
nuns.
I should have, because they were not getting any of my stuff.
No, yeah.
Well, you know, it's amazing. Like when you're out on the road, you're the show. You're it. If you're with a hockey team, you got your teammates. You're with a band, you got your bandmates. But with you, it's you and you.
Yeah, more
That's
or less.
it.
Yeah.
So what's that like to be out there? And
Oh, geez, yes. Everybody in comedy wants to be in a rock band. That is so. Just to be able to look back at the drummer and go, "Can you believe this lame crowd?"
but you can't do that.
No, I gotta stare right at him and go, "Oh my God, I'm screwed."
I wish I had a band right now to play something. Well, isn't that the truth? Of course, now the upside of all that is that when it's time to tear down the stage at the end of the show, it's not so bad for you as a comedian. You sort of
You take the bottle
mic
off
off
the stool
and take the bottle off that stool, put her in the bus, and away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is why they open the doors to the comedic types. I mean, there's all kinds of us touring around doing these theaters now.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the simplicity. You know, you put on a play like a musical or something, you got a whole orchestra, you got backdrops, carpenters are walking around, 16 tech crew, 15 actors, makeup people.
Must be a union show.
Yeah. You know what? You're absolutely right. And we have based this. I'm glad you're on the show with us because we have based this show on simplicity.
Yeah, bare
right
bones.
Right from the get. Really, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And and one of these days, it's going to connect with people, and we're going to be okay.
Speaking of connecting with people,
Yes.
we went on a contest
Well,
here
we're
for
going to
tickets,
do this,
right?
Derek. Now, we sort of pre-warned you about this. We do have a couple of tickets for your show. We've been giving these away all week, but we have an extra set for the Sunday show at the McPherson Theater. Now, listen, you have a long history of being on Just for Laughs, and I always say this about Just for Laughs, that really is the Super Bowl of comedic arenas, if you will.
That's right.
You know, you got to know what you're doing to get on that show.
Well,
And-
okay.
Appreciate your outlook.
I believe that.
You know, it started off a lot of people. Yeah, it really
Yeah,
has.
and you got to be great to be on that show. So you are great. And,
How's that tying with this dumb contest,
I'm
though?
just-
Where are you going with
well,
this?
I'm going nowhere really.
Okay.
But I am going to play a game that you failed miserably at
Oh,
a
that
few weeks
one.
ago.
Yes,
yeah.
okay.
We played this once before with Cliff called Cliff by Numbers.
Oh.
We'll just adjust the title now. We'll call it Derek by Numbers.
Okay.
And we'll give you these clues about well-known products. These are all product questions.
Oh, yeah.
And they all have a number within the product. So we'll take some calls here at 475-100.3 or star 1003. I guess we could start.
Let's go right
right here. Who have we got? Hi, the queue. Who's this?
Donna.
Hi, Donna. How you doing?
Good, you?
Well, good. Now, there's not much for you to have to do here, Donna. You just have to hope that Derek can identify what we're talking about in time for you to win, because the
I hope
time...
it's better than Cliff was last week.
They never forget that. Yeah, that was...
It was bad.
It was not one of Cliff's magical moments.
No.
But Derek's a much smarter
Yes,
man.
he is.
And,
Yes,
he'll be-
and he's from Toronto.
Okay, Donna, so we'll stick you on hold.
Okay.
And, you want to wish Derek any good luck or anything?
No, we don't
No,
need
no,
that.
he'll do it.
He'll do it. Okay.
Okay, so,
Here we go.
All right. All right, Derek.
Stunning.
Here we go,
Now,
Derek.
the time is, what do we get, 5 seconds on the clock?
Yeah.
So you get it's tight. But it's 5 seconds. He's limbering up, loosening up
Okay,
now.
okay.
All right, here we go. Product questions that contain numbers in the answer. You'll have to come up with that product name. The question is, this hardware store product can be used to loosen rusted nuts and bolts.
Oh, weed whacker.
See?
Number 5.
It's not
Weed whacker.
easy.
Rusted bolts and nuts.
See, I told you it wasn't easy.
Rust
It's
remover number 2.
Is our time up? We didn't start the
See?
clock.
Doesn't make any difference. I told you.
Yeah, weed whacker is incorrect.
He doesn't understand the concept either.
Well, he will once he give the answer maybe
Okay.
on this one. So,
Right.
weed whacker number 5.
WD-40.
That's it. That's
no
a
way.
win. That's a
All right,
win.
that's a win.
That is
Yeah.
a win.
Did I win? I was good.
Yes.
Yeah,
You did. Once he understood the concept, he got it.
man.
he was
Right?
fine.
Whoa.
He didn't put me on hold.
He's got
Is
it.
that Donna?
We're going to give that to you, Donna.
That and the fact the morning show doesn't go into noon
yeah,
means that
you've been saved by the clock as much as anything here.
See, once he got the concept, which he did, he responded right away. Now we're buddies again.
Let's see. Well, let's see if he really gets
See,
the
now-
concept
okay,
here.
try him
All right.
again. He'll get it. He'll
Here
get
we
it.
go. How about this one? All right. This drink is mostly made
V8.
from. This guy's unbelievable.
All right. All right. It was either that or Labatt's
another
50.
There we go.
Give another one.
Okay, here we
Throw
go.
it here.
For many years, this was the number of advertised products made by Heinz.
57.
Oh, God.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Right.
You're insulting me now.
Okay, try this one.
Try this one.
This brand of hair care products
Theo5.
is yeah. Oh,
Oh, baby.
where were you 2 weeks ago?
This makes me look like a real idiot now because I couldn't get any of those.
Donna, enjoy the show. It's Sunday night. Derek, thanks so much for being on here today.
Oh, God,
very
I'm
much.
exhausted.
I know.
That's how we feel.
It's tough work. People don't realize that, but it's exhausting, tough
Wow,
work.
he's a smart guy, isn't he? Who knew?
He got on a roll. I use all those products regularly.
All right, Derek, so tickets for your show still available for the McPherson Theater on Sunday night, and it's a great, great show. My Blunderful Life, Derek Edwards.
Cheers and
Thanks for being on the
Okay.
show today.